Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Hallo, 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 hallo. Test, test, test. It is 22:16, 31 December 2023. So, 2 hours it will be New Year 2024. And I haven't made these videos since a long time. These making of things, but I wanted to show a few things real quick because a few things happened. Um, right now I'm doing here a lot of tutorials. I could have gone out celebrating New Year, sending money out in the air and rockets and blah, but no. This year was way too cool to do that now. Like that. Here, look at this, what I'm doing. I'm doing a tutorial I'm following precisely right now, but this will be a big game changer. It basically teaches me to use GeoNodes. Finally, like I'm doing a lot with doing a lot of with GeoNodes recently. Here, this one for example. Uh, here, these here I'm right now doing this every day, then kind of showing the progress, what I've learned and so on. Because GeoNodes, like this here is like shader right now, but it will result into GeoNodes. But what I wanted to show, a few things nevertheless. Not a lot of things went too viral yet, but that's not a problem because I'm pretty confident now. And I know precisely what to do. Like now it's only a matter of time now left. What is pretty practical. Not really sure when the last time was when I did such a video, so I don't know what the last thing here was. But here, I've now organized here everything very nice. And yeah, here, like these here are not even public. Let me go here with. Let me look here real quick. Yeah, you know. So the last one, this here were all the GeoNode stuff. And then here are the longer versions. Yeah. 1417, I think the one with Vendetta. Yeah, here, 27th, 9 September. This was the last one. Now it's December, almost January 1st, 2024. And it's close. It's like it's let me show a few things. Here right now at 540, but I'm not looking at numbers that much anymore, I guess. Never really did. It's like a good orientation. Hello, hello, hello. It's a good orientation of what's going on, but here I learned Photoshop, for example, to make cool thumbnails here. Views and so on YouTube declined a little bit, but yeah, I did a lot with sculpting. Here I did an entire course, or watched an entire course. Now GeoNodes and so on, and it's getting better and better. What is right now happening? TikTok. Here, like the finally algorithm wise the views now. I uploaded these before Christmas, so I didn't upload since a few days. But kind of maybe the algorithm finally went up from 270 because it since ever it was at 270 and I didn't know why. Now finally maybe it's getting up. And Instagram as well. Like Instagram, it always was at 70, at 0, and now it got a little bit more down here. This even at here time when everything was at 0. Like this is like really tough if you put hours over hours into it, you upload it, and then yeah, it doesn't get a lot of views, and then you keep scrolling and you see stuff for other people that is like very stupid but gets a lot of views, and then you are like, but yeah, it's like cool. I can't really say what's coming next. Well, actually, I can, cause this is like these videos are meant for the future, so yeah, I'm I have a lot of ideas and write them down, and since a few years now, I'm writing scripts of alternative movie plot lines, and I'm getting better and better, and eventually I'm able to visualize these. So yeah. So 31 December 2023, tomorrow, January 1st, and I'm, I would give a lot to see how the next year will be, because I'm reaching out to, or I already reached out to a lot of very interesting people that are working at very interesting projects like Dune Part 2 and then eventually Dune Part 3 and so on. And when you can, when you're simply good at it, and then you can simply visualize stuff, and so a client comes to you and says, hey, I want this, and you can visualize it no matter what it is. That's a superpower. And I'm working daily on it. Like, I wake up very early and then watching tutorials. Like now free time, like university and mini jobs and so on. But now I had like a lot of free time around Christmas, so I use this a lot, and yeah, doing a lot of sports. I ordered a lot of stuff there. Not now because of the first and New Year and wishes and blah blah. No, I do this since a few months now. So healthy. I try to gain weight. Do a lot of mental stuff, like training to stay sharp in your mind. Still not using AI. Still not using anything like this. What's going on in the world right now? Yeah, not so much like Germany. People are getting unsatisfied because a lot of no, I should leave this. So a lot of people are blaming government for declining value and in inflation and so on. I don't like it to criticize something or politicians or something like this if you are not able to do it better. Like I think you only should criticize if you, yeah, if you are better, if you are in a superior position where you can actually give valuable feedback, constructive criticism. But yeah, this is happening right now. Then I think I haven't even spoken about this. Yeah, like the last time I did this video, Israel past Pakistan wasn't even a thing. I think like Russia Ukraine was a thing for sure. It's over a year ago, but this wasn't there. Um, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Never would have thought that something like this will happen. And then it's like so cringy when you hear people saying that the people on top want to manipulate and COVID was blah blah blah. And then you are like, if they can't even manage a war there in Israel, like all countries combined, then how should they have managed to organize COVID? If so, yeah, there are like a lot of people that say COVID wasn't a real thing. I don't know. Yeah, this is also Alexa Lichtern. Is this better? Um, this video is also kind of a saying goodbye, because yeah, if I learned this here and a few other things as well, like just look at this. If I just let me do this, and I instead of 10 I do 1. Look at this. Like this is so I don't know if it's if I can put it into words, but it's so fascinating because this it's like not randomness. Like you can see here like patterns, rules, repetitions. Like it's not completely randomness. It's math. It's essentially it's math. And I'm also learning on how to manipulate these and how to make them follow objects. Just think about it. This with like a cooler color, which this and very something like that, missioned or something. Then it's like almost real time and it's following an object or something. Like this is like instantly Harry Potter spell or something like that. Or this is like a Nebula tutorial series. I paid money for this. Like this is like since a few weeks I'm not that much into YouTube videos anymore. Like now I'm really spending money for tutorials because it's like I think most things on YouTube I've finished. This what I wanted to say. This might be saying goodbye because if I learn all of these things now as well and I add them on top of character rigging, drivers, like I didn't know that this was a big thing, but I learned drivers a few months ago with like the Wolverine hand and the claws. But with drivers you can do basically whatever you want. You animate something once and then you can parent this animation onto a bone, and with this bone you can then say this animation shall be repeated. And this like and transformation of a transformer, it always seemed so impossible, but like Optimus Prime transforming from a truck to his robot form, I could do this now. And then just putting cool effects on top of it and so on. Uh, we will see. I also went through here through a lot of old videos and old posts and so on. Now I've already closed it, but yeah, I'm proud at how all of this developed. Like it's now 4 years ago that I started like here 11/22, like in like January, February, March, April I finished school, Abitur, and COVID started in 2019. And then most things are documented. Like this is like these videos here, they weren't meant to be uploaded. They were randomly shot for my brother or friends, and then I sent them over WhatsApp. But now 2 months ago I was like, hey yo, I could I can retell the past 4 years, and whatever's coming next, it's like that's cool. This pushes it me a lot. Like whenever I feel to be lazy or something like this, then I'm like, it's already such a story, and I'm curious how it continues. So now I won't be lazy. Now I want to continue to see where all of this is heading to. So yeah, um, it was a long time, and I had a lot of time to think a lot, to go through most things. Also like what you want to accomplish in life, what's important to you, where you want to be. And I mean, I just turned 23. It still feels like I'm 18 or 19, but like I'm a young adult now. With like it's that fast. Like the last year, just think about it. The last year, I started with Blender, in like the first December, so a year and a month ago. Like here with these. Like here, I started building because I had seen Sean Crafts here. This I had seen and I was like, okay, this is insane. I can do this too. I want to do this too. That's the reason why I started build. One of the reasons. Ah, shit. Hello, hello, hello. But I couldn't. Sean Sean is very talented, so yeah, Black Panther mask and so on wasn't successful. Then I found um, Forge, because I was like, how can I make better building videos? How to make it more crispier? Like how do they get 1 million views on each video? Like it's amazing. Then where is it? Here. This video changed my life. Cause before I had used Blender once here, 26th September 2021. I had used it already once, but it was too hard and bland. Yeah, and I used it occasionally, like other 3D programs when games were too boring or too limiting. Then I went into 3D software to build a room or something like that. There are no games where you can build something like this. And then because of Nerdforge, I started here with Blender again. I've also uploaded just this year, day one, year one, and here the what I'm saying right now. I've written in here as well. Most things are documented very well, or mainly all things. Then here, showed my treasure movie. I've just seen one on Instagram. Amazing, really cool. This motivated me even more here. This. Look at this. How can I make it big? Here. Oh shit. That's like Atlantis. My favorite Disney movie. And Treasure Planet. That's like here. Here. It was one of the first things I wanted to do in 3D in Blender. The Treasure Planet ship. And I can already mark my words already. With this here, I can make it realistic. Like I can, it yeah. This can be pretty cool. So I also went through all the videos to make like the year summary, the day one, the year one. So very well aware of all the videos I've done in the past months. And like in the first, like exactly a year ago, January and February, I was so active. It's insane. Just look at it. Like until here, like in November, December, I built. Like I did practical builds, and they didn't get a views, and it was like so. You have no idea. Like this was like so much effort, and it took 2 3 days. But kids these days, they don't appreciate this. They don't care. They scroll on TikTok, they see, oh, a Hulk bust out of paper, and they keep scrolling. And to be honest, now I wouldn't be interested to watch it as well. Like I'm like, yeah, okay, T-Rex out of toothpicks, cool. It's like, yeah, cardboard, Rings of Power prop. Like the thought behind it is that you don't have to buy it. But if you can now buy something cheap on Wish or on eBay or something, then it's like faster than building it yourself. It's like, but anyways, then here in the first months was very active. Like 11 months ago and 10 months ago, meaning January and February, I did so much. Here, Darth Vader. Here, my brother found out of my YouTube. Before, only very few people knew, but here, more and more people found it out. Still 9 months. January, February, March. And then just look, 8, 7 months, 6 months, 5 months, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, and then here, meaning in the first 3 months, January, February, March, I did so many things, but I can remember like these things I did per day. Like this doesn't take that long, so I did a video each day, almost each day. And then here, like the Millennium Falcon, I spent 2 or 3 weeks on it. So that's why less videos but higher quality. And yeah, now black background, not too sure about it. I kind of like it. By the way, here description, I always wanted it to have this pretend that here it says 7 million, something like this. Yeah, I wanted to have this always that 7 million is the marked goal, the first goal. So yeah, I kind of like this style. It's like more professional, more adult. I like the older thumbnails as well, but yeah, I like these here are like they look pretty cool, I think. So yeah, but if you go through here, like most things are like practical, and like there I maxed out. Like now I can build a T-Rex, I can build a Hulkbuster. So from the build side, I can do all things I want now. There I don't really have to learn something more for the things I want to do. It's only coming down now to visual effects and so on. And this I'm learning, and it's like hard. Like geo nodes and so on are like complicated. It's like I've said this already. If I would be like if I would be just slightest bit different than I am, I wouldn't be able to understand geo nodes and so on. Cause it's like I wasn't bad at math at school, but I also wasn't ginormously good. Like I was average. So yeah, geonodes are like the limit, but I really like it. It's I think that's important, because if you look here, like you see this now, but I have a lot of stuff here. Here it's like in another language, but just this here. That's like the I really want to know how. I don't know it yet though, but this is like so powerful. You could parent this empty to whatever you want, and then you have like I have to learn it. It's like then here like this is like so amazing. Look at this. This is so wow. This is all geonodes. It's it's so complex that our brain thinks it's random, but there lays an overwhelming brilliance in everything. I watched a lot of stuff in that direction recently. Um, it's a cool intro. That's pretty cool. Watch it. I watched a lot of this recently. Um, of like where you see an fourth dimensional brilliance in the universe and like fractals and so on, and like the our Milky Way and so on has the same shape like in little organism, or the root of a tree has like the same form, like the lung here, like you see repetitions of math and science and so on, um, in the creation of God. That's pretty cool. It's like not all randomness. So yeah. All right. It's 22:44. Kind of wanted to record the bang bang fireworks. So I'll pause now. Keep learning a little bit. Then I'll show the fireworks. Hallo, hallo, hallo. Kept watching a few here, but it's New Year. Luckily, they are not doing boom 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 outside that much. A few you can see. New Year. Goodbye to the old ones. Very curious what will come next. But I think I've said this already a few times. Like, if you go through old videos, I've said this a lot. Not here, but I will make a few videos public of like the longer versions. You will know what I mean. They are not public right now, but there I've said I feel it come. Whoa, that's cool. Feel it coming. It's on. But this time, hopefully, eventually, it's true. It's like just a matter of how good you are. Become that good they can't ignore you. It's like the best advice you can never get, and it's like true. So New Year, I have to write a few people. So yeah. The next, I've said this as well a few times before, but the next time I will do such a video, something has gotten viral. Oh, something more coming here. This, it's so done. And, oh, 10 euros, 10 euros, 10 euros, 10 euros. Oh man. I don't know how people think sometimes. It's, it's weird. And then they say, I don't have enough money for whatever. Alright. More coming. One more. This one I like more. Yeah, it's just insane. yeah, I can't really see it go in that direction. There's a field, but on that side they are doing a lot. All right, 1st January. What the fuck? All right, I guess that's it. I hope so. 10. Well, New Year, but I will simply continue. Nothing has changed. It's all happening as I've planned. Besides, I thought it would be easier and faster, but most things are running very, very well. Yeah, we will see how long it will take. Alright. They're still going. Yeah, but I will now keep watching the tutorial. Alright, see you. Let's go.